Hey folks, it's Dave Lynch here, and I'm really excited to be bringing you this really cool piece of software. And this is for any of you who are Kindle authors, general book publishers, writers, anyone who needs a review for their book, whether it's on a Kobo store, Kindle store, or on your own website, wherever. Okay, this is called Book Publicist, and I'm going to give you a quick run through now of how it works. It's very, very simple. Over here you'll see a gear icon. By clicking this, you're going to log in with your Goodreads username and password, because this is going to run off your Goodreads account. So you will need a Goodreads account. Don't worry, it's free. Okay, first of all, we're going to click this button here, which brings us through a geolocation link on my website. And basically it just brings up the .com or the .co.uk or the .ca, whatever country you're in, for your local Amazon store. You don't need to use the link, the button in the software. You can just bring this up yourself. I just have it there as a kind of ease of use thing. Okay, so when we're in our bestseller store, which I think is the best place to start looking, we're going to look for a book in the same genre or of a similar type to the book we want a review for. So at the moment I happen to be writing a murder mystery called The Butler Did It, so keep your eye out for that book. Um, so I'm going to look for a murder mystery, and here is one. The Devil in White City Murder. I'm presuming murder mystery. Murder Magic Madness. Okay, well, let's just pretend it's a murder mystery. Okay, now I'm going to look down here and I'm going to grab the ISBN 13 number here. Okay, highlight it, copy it, and now let's go back to the software, paste it in and search. Now the software is looking through Goodreads to find a match for this ISBN number. I have to point out that the software can be a little bit slow, and the reason this is not because of the software, but because it's getting data from Goodreads at the speed Goodreads is allowing it receive it, which is sometimes quite slow. It's not always going to take forever, just be a little bit patient. And over here on the right hand side you can see sending request and this progress bar. You'll also see here a percentage number when we're getting our reviews downloaded, so you can keep track of how long there is left for it to work. The finding the book can often be the bit that's annoying to wait for. And when the details come up, they'll come up just here. Okay, so we've got the name of the book there, and what we're going to do is click Get Reviews. Now, whilst this is working, I'm going to maximize the screen because I want to go through a few things with you here. Okay, the layout is that we'll see the reviewer's name, their review, the details that they've put into Goodreads about themselves, their website if they have one, and their About Me. And the reason why we've kept some of these things are, well, obviously we want to know the name of the blogger or the reviewer. We want to be able to see their review because we want to know did they like the book. There's no point in sending a book to a reviewer who dislikes a similar book. As you can see, if I hover over it, you can see the review, and if I click on the cell, it'll also pop up, so you can read it with a little more ease. Under details and About Me, it can depend on the blogger or the reviewer, but That may be where they put their email address, um, and that's why we included those parts. And again, just click on it and you'll get a pop-up. If you want to resize any of these windows, you can do so even while the software is working. And the links to the websites are all clickable, so you can click them and go straight to their website. You'll have to forgive my browser is a little bit slow because, as you can see, I've got a lot of extensions on my browser. Okay, and when we've got the blogger's website, we can just look for the contact and get in touch with them. What else can this do? Well, we can see here that the current progress is 10%, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Usually we're looking at between 5 and 10 minutes per search. When it's finished, we can export the details exactly as we've seen here as a CSV file. So this can be used not just for yourself to get in touch with bloggers, but also as a service, which I recommend you can run on Fiverr. And you could do this, I don't know, how many times a day do you think you could sit here and click export CSV and get paid $5 a go? Personally, it's a nice way to make a few dollars. And the other reason I wanted to point out that we're using Goodreads is that we're not on Amazon, where they kind of change their API integration all the time. This software will work today, tomorrow, next week, next year. There won't be a problem with it. We are also using Goodreads because Goodreads is a link in your Kindle e-reader, and people are inclined to share their reviews on Goodreads, much more so. And when they do review on Goodreads, they also can often have it set up that they'll share on Facebook and Twitter. So your potential reach is increased even more so. And then by getting them on their own website, we are going out beyond Amazon and indeed Goodreads, and we're getting your reviews added on other assets, other properties around the internet where people visit and see the details of your book and go to buy it. So that is the software in a nutshell. I'm going to leave it there. If you've got any questions whatsoever, just pop them in the thread below and I'll answer them in the FAQ. And by the way, another reason why we're using Goodreads is because everyone on Goodreads is there to write reviews, read reviews, and share reviews. This is much better than Amazon, where people aren't necessarily there for the same reason. They could be there to buy any number of things. And I think that by using Goodreads, we're actually tapping into the 40 million users there who are only too happy to talk about books. So that's the place to be. Okay, thank you.